Over the course of the last decade alone, we have seen Republicans fight against the various ways one can cast a vote. We've watched them fight to limit polling locations. We've watched as they tried to purge voter rolls. We watched as their flag bearer called the state level elected representative and asked him to find the right amount of votes in order to flip the state to him. We've watched as that very same president seated fake slate of electors in 7 swing states, all in an attempt to cheat to win elections. You think I give a fuck if somebody else tries to get into an election in Alaska in order to confuse voters and flip that seat? At least he's playing by the fucking rules.
His whole purpose of running is to confuse Alaskans, to make them think, Alaskan voters, that somehow he's me.
Dan Sullivan is running for Senate against Dan Sullivan. And guess who's angry about it? Dan Sullivan. The senator from Alaska believes that Democrats have planted another candidate with the exact same name.
His letterhead, his website, all had my campaign logo that I've had for 13 years, right? So he stole it.
The only difference, their middle initial. Dan J. Sullivan, the challenger, running as a Republican against Dan S. Sullivan, the 2-term senator.
He is a liberal progressive, right? We've seen his donations to all the far left groups. He's donated to Peltola.
Dan J. Sullivan says that he is a pragmatic centrist Republican. He denies that he is coordinating with Democrats at all. Dan J. Sullivan has acknowledged giving money to Democrats in the past, but says he has supported Republicans and Democrats in past elections. Top Democrats in Alaska and in Washington say they had no involvement whatsoever in Dan J. Sullivan's campaign. And Mary Peltola, Sullivan's Democratic challenger, says she too had no involvement.
If somehow the DSCC or Schumer or Gillibrand knew about this, or were okay with this, or maybe even orchestrated it, my view is this would be a scandal of the highest order. They're trying to cheat. I mean, there's no plausible explanation.
In Alaska, there's an open primary. The top 4 vote getters will ultimately go into the November general election, and Republicans are fearful that Dan J. Sullivan, the challenger, will make it into the November election and effectively split the vote with the senator, Dan S. Sullivan, and give Mary Peltola a leg up in a race that could determine the next Senate.
God, let's hope so. I'm sorry, am I supposed to be clutching my pearls over this? You fucking people put fake slates of electors in 7 swing states to tell the federal government, to tell Congress that Donald Trump won those states when he did. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for Dan Sullivan because another guy named Dan Sullivan's in the race, but he can't run because he has the same name as you? Fuck you. Do a better job at marketing yourself. I don't know what to tell you. I hope he makes it in. I hope he splits the Dan Sullivan vote, and I hope we take that fucking seat.